All channels getting taken down. We're still around. All channels getting taken down, but we're still around.
Yeah.
Giving it to your mother in an ear hole. Y'all stop
Um,
putting y'all stop putting y'all penis in people's mother's ear holes. No, King Stan. Maybe we seen King Stan in a minute.
I haven't also seen King Stan for Ola from Pittsburgh. I don't know how he's doing now. Welcome to the
I,
broadcast,
I don't know
King
how he
Stan.
found us. Shit, we on the backup of the backup channel.
We are on like the fifth or the sixth backup, so it might be difficult for
I'm getting
anyone that's trying
everything. I'm getting everything ready too. They don't know. Website gonna be top notch. Everything's going to the website. I'm getting it
Mm,
all fixed. There's a lot of
mm.
money in that damn website. Everything's going to web. It's me down in Daytona Beach, baby. I'm
I
knocking
don't know
out.
who is around.
I'm knocking out crackers left and right. You say what now?
I don't know if there's any of the family who is tuning now, who gets to tune in now from Daytona. I'm not sure whether we do have any of the family from
Now
around.
I don't think we got nobody living in Daytona. I doubt it. That's
Mm.
where that brother shot that cop at, ain't it? And then when that brother shot that cop in Daytona, he was in Daytona. Yeah, he was in
Um,
Daytona when he shot that cop, right?
which one are we talking about? I do
The
not
one, the,
remember.
the one who snuck up on him. Say, hey, what you doing? Hey, what the hell you talking about? He was on the run. Cause he shot the cop in the head. He was down here in Daytona. Yeah,
Seems
the
like
one who
the
shot the
brother.
cop. What the brother shot the cop in the head, Spike.
It seems like the people in Daytona do not play with the cops. So maybe I do not remember it correctly, but
Yeah,
seems like you
yeah, it
have it.
was in Daytona.
Mm.
But
The weather looks good there, Keith. The weather looks like the sun is out. The weather looks really nice there.
finally, it's been raining all day. It was raining all the way down over here. Shit. I had to
Mm,
go to Orlando. I was in Orlando early this morning, raining and shit.
mm,
And up here to Daytona to take care of that shit. Now,
mm,
yeah, it was bad. So yeah, the sun came out. You know,
mm.
got white women walking around half naked. Somebody, do you want my white coochie? I'm like, nah, I'm good. You keep your coochie. Keep it. Keep your coochie. I don't want none of it.
I do not see. I do not see. I can see a cracker here who is tying up the bike. I think to this particular
Uh,
pole, but this
yeah,
is the only. This is the only.
she asked me, did I want a coochie? I said, no, no, lady, no, white lady. You keep your coochie for your bike ride.
I can see. I think maybe it's. I don't know. It looks like it's a little bit far from me. I think that's a dude or something. But I
Yeah,
want to welcome everyone to the broadcast. I do see Kingston. Yosin, I've been doing it for over 3 years now. This ain't nothing new. Kingston, his channels, I think, have also gotten taken down at some point. So
yeah.
he knows how difficult
Hey, no,
he knows how
you know,
difficult it is. Yeah. And Sister Nishi is also with us, as saying Amani family, and you saying Keanu Christ, have mercy on Keith. I think Keith needs also to have a Keanu mercy pray and intervene for him, and
yeah, no,
and intervene on his behalf. But nonetheless, I think you might also be taking some time, a little bit over some time to enjoy the weather there. It
oh,
looks really.
tell Nish, I looked at Amazon at those ice makers. I see some good ones like $400 or $500.
Mm,
Question is, can we bag them up? Can we bag them up in Tanzania? You know, buy the building. I got you. How much would it cost us to ship it over there?
mm,
Because they will need ice. It's so hot. It's hot. It's hot. So I think they will. I think they will buy ice in Dar es Salaam
mm,
or on the street and businesses and stuff like that. No, as long as they make it reasonable for the average Negro to afford it.
mm.
I'm moving everything to Africa. It's gonna be business. The second part of the year, gonna be business, business, business. I'm buying some land in Kenya, start a damn chicken farm, and people laughing at me, think I'm joking. I'm serious, goddamn. I'm gonna be out there chasing chickens and shit. I don't care.
You brother, you brother thinks that you're just bluffing. So he says you just
That's just
joking. So
my brother and other people I told. They laugh. I said, y'all laugh all y'all want. All my money's going into Africa. Damn it, Y'all can laugh all y'all want to. I don't give a shit about they laughing.
It's
I
even
don't care.
you remember when you were inviting people to Tanzania last year, some of them were telling some of their friends, and they were getting laughed and saying, what are you going to Africa to do?
Yeah, they were laughing and getting
Some of-
Africa.
mm,
Africa. If they answer African American, you have to go to Africa. Africa. What? Why Africa? Africa. Yes,
and
dummy, Africa. Because the propaganda of Africa, Spike's always everybody's got. There's always a bunch of hungry babies with flies on their faces and shit.
yeah. So no one wants anything, and if you're telling them
Yeah,
about a wonderful tour to an African country, some of them, but
yeah.
like you said, I think some of them, the people who, of course, are not also with the tours, are the people have not traveled also far. The people that have also not maybe done their research or even traveled far. So
No,
that is why they would.
no, them Negroes ain't past it. Them
They would
Negroes ain't been past their front door. They ain't been around. Ain't even been around the corner, Spike.
yeah,
Africa,
so
Africa, Africa. Yes, Africa.
they're scared.
Everybody, hey, look. When you say Africa, you think the motherfuckers talking about you going to Mars or something. Africa, Africa, Africa. Yes,
But it's a
another
fear that
continent
it,
on the country. I thought you was man. You better be better off going to Mars and shit.
I think it's a fear that has been put in them by the white media and the white media portrayal of black people of Africa,
Of
and
course.
some of them will not want anything to do with Africa or in any investment in Africa. You might just be telling them you're going up and setting up a
First thing they
project,
tell you,
and
Spike, I don't want to be fighting off no babies with flies on their face. I be knocking these babies out.
those are the campaign. These are the, what do you call them? The funds drive that have been put up on TV or other media to try and
It ain't
con
funny.
people money,
Ain't
because they
it
will say,
funny?
"Oh,
That
African
was
kids
in
are
Ethiopia,
dying. They have
right?
malnutrition like this."
Ain't that funny? That was Ethiopia. When you look at any Ethiopian, put them on TV, they don't look
Mm,
just like the Negroes that they showed you with the flies on their face. That was Ethiopia. Ethiopians
mm.
don't even show. They don't even look like those black people that they showed with the flies on their face. They always give you a mixed Ethiopian where they look like a
But
goddamn half-baked cracker.
no, they just use these images, and most of them will just be using these images to make to go on a funds drive and steal people's money. When people donate, none of that particular money will be getting to whomever they donated it to. Most black folks in America barely go past the corner store in their hoods, and that is why they might not really be informed on what is happening
That's
or
it.
what needs to be done also. And they are scared. They are
But,
scared anyway. You tell them.
they're scared, but also I gotta be honest. Most black people are in poverty. They don't got the money to travel. Sadly enough, I've been
Mm.
able to travel, so
Others.
thank God for me. But most
Mm,
African Americans are impoverished. They don't got the money to do no travel. So we see G-Man and Nish and other people able to
mm,
travel. They have decent enough jobs. Most black people ain't got no money to travel. Man, I can't afford to go. I can't even go out the
mm,
state. Most black people have never left the state.
mm,
That blew my mind years ago. I
mm,
remember I was in Virginia years ago. I was in Southern Virginia, right?
mm,
On the North Carolina line, right?
mm,
It was this old
mm,
Negro, right? This old Negro. I said, hey man, somehow we got to talking because somebody was talking, asked
mm,
me where I've been. And I was naming all these places all around the world, naming
mm,
things. He said, damn brother, you've been everywhere, ain't you? I said, yeah, man, I like to
mm.
travel, I like to see different things. I said, I said, you being an old Negro, I'm sure you've been a lot of places too. Huh? Man, I ain't never even been out of Virginia. I was like, what? North Carolina ain't nothing but
Mm.
10 kilometers down the road. You ain't never been to North Carolina? He said, nope. I was like, God damn. You ain't never been 10 miles down the road, needs to go to North Carolina? They, nope. I ain't never been to North Carolina. I said, God damn.
But
Go ahead, Spike.
but also some of them, of course, they are not able to travel because their passports have been taken. Like you were saying with the
Oh, with
baby
child
the
support,
baby
yeah.
drama. Sorry,
With child support,
child support. Yeah,
most black men are on child support. So when you get on child support, first thing they take is your passport. So most black men are
mm,
on child support. They've been dealing with some ratchet coochie, and the ratchet coochie go back
mm,
and put their ass on papers. They go right to that child support. And sometimes you can just know a black woman and she can fool you. Like I showed Spike. Spike put up with that brother said, ain't that baby's daddy? They said, so what? You're gonna feed him until it looks like it. You're gonna pay child support. He said, I've proven that I'm not the child's father. I took a DNA test. The judge said, so what? You're gonna pay it.
You have to continue. You will continue. You will continue paying. You will
You're gonna
continue
pay for
paying.
you're gonna pay for 18 years, but child is not yours. They I heard somebody say, feed them till it make feed the baby until it looks like you, Spike.
That is the order. That is the order by the court. It's an order by the court, and you have to follow. And there is nothing you can do about
That's great, man. I'll be so mad. I'm laughing about it. I don't know if I could. I might kill me somebody, man. I don't know. I'll be so angry that this lady that put papers on me, and I ain't never, and the baby ain't mine. I gotta pay for this shit. Go ahead, Mike.
I'm just saying some of them have just been fixed into that particular situation. But nonetheless, family, welcome to the broadcast. I hope that everyone is doing well, and I do see Kingston is laughing at that particular. I'll let them hang down. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you are also doing okay on this particular Tuesday. There is something that did happen to come across, and I was wondering. There is the world is going wrong somewhere, and this is one of the black women, that I did see come across on a video, and who is gay, but she is married to another woman, but she was very busy defending herself, trying to explain what she means by saying that she is not gay, but she is married to another woman.
Hey, how you not gay? You're licking coochie. If you're licking coochie, you're gay. She'll be laying with another woman, licking her coochie, licking her twat, licking her vagina, getting all kind of musty vagina in your mouth, and say you're not goddamn gay.
She had a perfect explanation as to why. Yeah.
What'd she say?
She had a perfect explanation, and this is what she was saying. Go and damn.
What I meant when I said that I have been in my relationship over 21 years and I'm still not gay, and my spouse don't make me get gay. To me, in my mind, being gay means that I'm attracted to women and I want to do stuff to them sexually.
That's your mind.
That's where we stop.
I told you.
I do not do nothing
this
sexual
is the middle. You don't do nothing. You been with this lady 20 years and you ain't never licked her booty? And you married? Get out of here, lady. Get out of here. What kind of marriage is this?
This is what she says.
My spouse is the type of stud don't want me treating her like no girl. You know, she don't want nobody. That's why she don't want no gay woman, because she don't want nobody who's trying to put her on her back, put it that way. And I ain't gonna try. I'm a straight woman. I come from the dome world. And still love it.
You come from the who world?
Have to purchase hours.
I don't know if she says dong. She says dong. I think it's
dong. Yeah, I mean dick. Yeah. That's thing for dick. Yeah. I come from the dong world. Yeah. That means dick. She's strict. I mean, try to say she's strictly dickly. Yeah, the dog. Strictly dickly.
She has been living with this woman. She says that the woman doesn't like her getting anyway.
Okay, family. I know y'all need an explanation about what I meant when I said that I have been in my relationship over 21 years and I'm still not gay, and my spouse don't make me get gay. To me, in my mind, being gay means that I'm two women and I'm going to do.
In your mind, the definition means you're gay, lady. You're lesbian. I don't give a fuck about your mind. You are a wacko. In my mind, I'm crazy as cat shit. Yeah.
Do not do nothing sexual. Nothing. Okay.
Sit down, coming around. Everybody's like, whoa, what's that in your mouth? You need to brush your teeth. Whole mouth smell like pussy. I'm talking to people, whole mouth smell like pussy.
She don't want no gay woman because she don't want nobody put her on her back. Put it that way. And I ain't gonna try. I'm a straight woman. I come from the dome world and still love it. And well, even though we have to purchase ours, I know y'all need an explanation I still get it. I still get the dog. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm telling you is I still like what I like and she likes what she likes. We don't violate each other because I understand her point of view and she understands mine. So we work. We've been together for over 21 years.
That's a nut case going on and on and on, talking about why she's living with a particular woman, and she is very very much sure that she is a straight woman living marrying another woman for 21 years, and it doesn't get as crazy as this trying to bring up all the confusion, but we know the confused one is actually her. She's trying to throw around or go around circles. Shepa Simona, thank you so much for joining us on the podcast as well. We want to thank you so much, and I hope that everything is well in South Africa. I did see people looting in South Africa. It's crazy. Seems like people are getting new TVs from the stores, looting everything from the stores.
That's
It seems
right.
like
Getting my
every
TV. Like, I'm
every
getting
other
my
time.
TV on in South Africa. These white people have left me broke, so I can get me my TV. And no matter where you go, show black people stealing TV. In America, black people stealing TV. They got run out with a big ass TV. You ain't got no power in the house, but you got big ass TV. My lights is off. What you doing with the TV? I pay my light bill eventually. Shit, I'm getting this TV, damn it.
They will try, also they might try sell it, they might also try sell it, and I don't know how long it's going to start before it stops in South Africa. But the protests have been going on, and the president has come out and condemned these acts of violence and looting everywhere. You can see, I might show you just a few images of what is happening. I don't know, Shepa Simono, have
I say,
you
Ramposa, you gonna give me back my damn land? Hey, Ramposa, where's my fucking land with all these crackers on it on my goddamn land? Well, I'm not gonna give the paper back because we're gonna do what we're gonna do. You shouldn't be doing this. Well, fuck you, Ramposa. I'm getting me a new TV and I'm getting me some new clothes and some all kind of new shit.
so the army has
South
actually.
Africans, South Africans, this doesn't look good on us as we loot the stores and do stuff like this. Doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. I'm living in poverty, bastard. Get my TV out this motherfucking store that this no good East Indian owns or this Caucasian. Get my damn TV. Get my ass out of here.
You can see the looting. You can see the looting from some of the stores. Everything is all over, and you can see some more photos. And then the police have also been using, I believe, tear gas and also rubber bullets, if I'm not mistaken. And the supermarket, some of the supermarkets have also been looted. You can see from this particular, I think it's one of the stores, and there's a lot of looting inside. This is inside Durban. This was in Durban, and other areas where people have actually just gone berserk. You can see some of these, like this. This a guy has also put up he has a shopping bag. He has a shopping bag with him, and he has actually taken as much as he can. And others have also taken some new Air Force. This one has taken some new. I don't even know if these are Air Force shoes, but he has been longing for those particular ones, so he knows where to get them. And these are more photos of what has been happening in South Africa. But the cops have also been called. This is one of the trucks that has been burnt. It has been destroyed. And these are the youth also going out. Some of them are just out there to do the looting. Some of them might not even have anything to do with Zuma, because they're saying these are Zuma protesters. I don't think these are even Zuma protesters, but they have taken these particular opportunity, and they have said they will be getting the most from it. This is Zuma, of course, are calling for the deployment of the military.
I say Zuma. Yeah. Look at white Jesus has given us, South Africans. White Jesus has opened up the stores for us. White Jesus has opened up the stores for us. Yes. It's all we took it. White Jesus said, take all this shit. I said, yes, white Jesus.
That is exactly what is happening, and I don't know. People have gotten new pairs of Air Force Ones, and others have gotten those TVs and other things from those stores. But there might also be deaths, because I hear there are already a couple of people that have been killed from these particular protests. I think about that. I think about 30
okay,
of
class,
that's 30
who
of
would like
them
to do
have
problem
been
3 on
murdered
the board?
from
What
these
the hell is that?
protests
What the hell
going
you
on.
playing, Spike?
No, that was a video. It was a video. It was a video of another woman who was speaking crazy, like the one that I was just sharing with us a little bit earlier. And I think they want to bring more confusion. And you know who better to support this kind of a confusion by the one and only Okra and Mami Kun when she was hosting this particular interview that was with Raven Simone, and they were talking about she is not gay, she is not African American, she doesn't want any labels.
Oh my
Use
God,
all
this
those
nutty broad.
I want to be
gay.
labeled a human who loves humans. I'm tired of being
Mean
like
anything.
American. Don't want
It's
Oh,
to.
but you're American. You don't. Oh, but you want to be an American. What's that? All this goofy shit yet. This
She
girl
doesn't
down
want
there
to be
40 with all this. This girl
African
down
American.
there 40 with all this shit in her head. All this shit in your head. You almost 40 years old. All this shit in your head. You're somebody's down there, somebody's grandma. All this goofy shit in your head like a child, like you 18 or 16 years old. Hold on, Spike. When you get
Are
there,
you-
pull up and see how old Raven Simone ass is. Pull up and see how old this broad. This broad is down there
let me see.
40 years old. How old is Raven Simone? She got to be about 36, 37 years old. With fucking just
Let me see.
different colors in her damn head.
She's 35. She's 35. She is 35 years. She is 35.
Yeah,
From what I see, she is 35.
So there you go, 35. So like I said, she's pushing 40. And this nut still got yellow colored hair and crazy hair in her head. You're a grown ass woman. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's like gonna take this crackpot serious. Motherfucker pushing 40, acting like she's 15. Look at all the different colors in my hair. Oh, I'm fucked up in the head. These people have mental problems, damn it. Stop listening to these damn idiots. This girl is fucked up in the head. She's 35 years old, acting like she's 12 and shit. She's crazy.
Yeah, that is.
Here's what you want to identify as. You are an absolute nut.
But you know who would be pushing that? That would be Oprah Winfrey, also now trying to blather.
Oprah's evil. Oprah is evil. Look at a damn school and
She's an American anyway.
Little kids.
She's just an American, nothing more.
I'm just an American.
I'm tired of being labeled. I'm an American. I'm an American.
Take your nigga ass to the middle of the country. Take your nigga ass to the middle of the country and see if they see you as an American. They tell you, nigga, get your ass out this store. I'm an American. Look at my kooky hair. I'm an American. Don't you know me? I'm Raven Simone. Say we know you as a nigga. Get your nigga ass out of here. Put a bullet in the back of your head. I'm an American, though. I'm an American.
Yeah. She doesn't want any labels, and we'll be hearing that not case talk. That would be Oprah Winfrey. But I think this is just having people confused and having people just wondering what's going on.
They promote that confusion. Everybody have a confused.
They know
inside the black culture with this nutty broad. You're talking about a 35-year-old grown woman with mixed match colored hair. Motherfuckers listen to this nutball.
That reminds me. Keith does not like the kind of hairstyle that Tariq keeps. You always saying that he keeps a hairstyle that is just like a 14 or a 15-year-old. But anyway, that is a little bit far from the conversation.
He got to a grown person. He changed his hair. People must have been talking about. Yeah, fucking child, motherfucker 50 years old with a teenage haircut. The fuck is wrong with you? Fuck out of here. You gotta grow up eventually, damn it. Motherfucker running around here looking crazy as cat shit. I don't want to be defined as nothing. Well, I'm gonna define you as crazy as cat shit. You got mismatched color hair. You're 35 years old. You're not no child. You're not keeping it light and keeping it young. Bitch, you ain't young no more. You're 35. You're not 12. Look at me, I'm 12 years old with my mismatched color hair. Oh, she's trying to find herself. Yeah.
It's just
At 12 spikes,
it's just
at 12 spikes, you're trying to find yourself. At 12, fucking crazy. Yeah, 12, you're trying to find yourself, your child having fun. If you're 35 spikes and doing the shit, you're fucked up.
She's just an American. He's just an American trying to find herself. Oh, these is pretty sad. But nonetheless, family, there has been a situation that did happen some years back in Michigan, and I do believe we did get to address it when we were talking about one of the teens that was arrested, that was sent to juvenile detention for not completing her homework. She has now gotten the courage, or just call it a quote unquote courage, to speak on this injustice or the atrocity that she did get to face with that particular one. And this is an interview that herself and her mom
here on ABC News Live. Our show keeps a close eye on the criminal justice system and its fairness or perceived lack thereof. Last year, you may recall the story of a teenage girl. She goes by Grace, and she was sent to juvenile detention because she did not do her homework. I recently traveled to Michigan, and in an exclusive interview with us, Grace and her mother are now speaking out. They say what happened to them would not have happened if Grace was not Black. These letters of support represent a bright spot that helped carry this mother and daughter through the darkest of times, a period that was so difficult. They asked us to not reveal their faces, yet want their voices to be heard.
Well, my favorite one is the first letter that I received from her.
But one in particular stands out for Grace, the first letter she wrote to her mom, Cherise, from juvenile detention, where she was sent for failing to do her homework.
Dear Mommy, I miss you a lot, and being here is hard. I haven't wrote you because I had to ask God to give me the strength to do so. I couldn't write without crying or feeling bad for the rest of the day.
Please continue to send me pictures. Just with anyone.
Somebody was sent to jail for not doing their homework.
Yeah, they were. We spoke on it last. We speak on it last year. I think that was last year. Yes, that was last year. Around July. She was a teenager. She was sent juvenile detention for not doing her homework.
Brings Cherise right back to this painful moment when Grace, just 15 years old at the time, was sent back to juvenile detention after her appeal, forced out of her mother's arms once again.
I was like, no, I can't go back. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do if
you're an American, bitch. I'm an American. After this little girl, 50 years old, didn't do her homework, she got sent to prison. Because she's an American, motherfucker. Go ahead, play it. This is outrageous.
Grace is something she was not granted as she sat inside a cell for 78 days. What was the hardest part in all of this for you?
The hardest part for me.
Yeah, she was in there for 78 days, and that is over 2 months.
What the fuck?
For not doing her homework. For not doing her homework.
Where was this at? Where was this at?
I believe they are in Michigan. They are actually in Michigan. Her and the mother are in Michigan.
Me with this shit here, man.
So
I've been going up there. Somebody in the school board for getting fucked up. No way you gonna have my child in no prison in no dirty cell for those 78 days for no motherfucking homework. But this woman doesn't know shit about protecting her child. No way you gonna have my child sitting in no motherfucking cell for those 78 days for some homework assignment. Somebody's getting fucked up. This is the most outrageous thing I've ever heard. This is outrageous.
So this is now where people are just get to considering homeschooling, because if your kid has to be taken for 78 days in juvenile, that's crazy.
This is outrageous.
Understanding how this was helping the situation.
Grace's incarceration made international headlines.
A Michigan judge who's been criticized for placing a 7-year-old Black juvenile facility.
And you got this multicolored hair goofball. I'm an American. I'm gonna be an American. Bitch, you got a black child sitting in fucking prison for goddamn 78 days for a homework assignment she missed. You talking about you want to be up? So if you don't get your ass out of my damn face over talking this dumb shit, this This is the most outrageous shit I've ever heard. I'll be on a warpath, boy.
They are looking for all the ways they can find.
You can't be having these children without no men, lady. There's no way. You have my daughter in no prison for those 78 fucking days because she missed some homework. Somebody in the school's getting fucked up.
She actually sent her letters.
There's no man in the lady's life. There's no man there. Woman don't know what the fuck she's doing. She let the system just handle her daughter all kinds of wrong. You know how many lawsuits you got behind this shit? This is wrongful imprisonment. But they know her mama's dumb. Her mama don't got no money to hire no lawyer. This is wrongful imprisonment. There's no fucking way you take my daughter, put her in prison over some fucking homework assignment. This is because she's black in a fucked up racist ass apartheid country. You're setting up apartheid, you goofy niggas. If you don't understand it, stand by and watch the tea leaves as the shit gets worse. But I'll be a motherfucker. You got my daughter up in there.
This is where you also have a parents are considering
failed to do her homework.
I mean, it's crystal clear at this point that this system is set up to punish people rather than help them.
All of the attention was the result of an in-depth report by ProPublica.
This was a student with disabilities who was struggling with the remote learning situation and ended up in detention because of that.
My daughter
was
having a learning
That's why she's on that damn face. You should be ashamed, lady. You should be ashamed because you're an idiot. You shouldn't have no children. You don't know how to fight for them. You should be ashamed and have your ass in a silhouette. No way you're going to have my... And this girl's got learning disabilities too? Oh, hell no. No way.
Yeah.
No way you going to have my child with learning disabilities in no
Instead of getting
motherfucking
help,
prison. Go ahead.
instead of getting assistance, she did get punished. Instead of her getting help, she was getting punished while she was needing help.
Her story sparked outrage from celebrities who called it racist, suggesting that even in the midst of a pandemic,
this is white supremacy in your face. You know, she's retarded. We're going to lock her ass. We're going to lock her black ass, retarded ass up. It's in your face. This is the most blatant shit. And there's no way you're going to take my daughter to no fucking prison because some homework assignment. You got to be out. Laugh in your motherfucking face. I would literally laugh in your goddamn face.
On the other hand, if you are white, on the other hand, on the other hand, if it were a white student, they would actually be getting assistance and getting all sorts of scholarships and all, scholarships to institutions where they do offer. They would be getting scholarships.
This will never happen. Never happened. It's called white supremacy. Oh, we talking about white supremacy here? Because this shit never happens to nobody but black people, motherfucker. That's why. That's why. This shit is so good.
In Oklahoma, where Grace and her family live, there are 15% of the youth in Oakland County are black. The youth who are referred to Oakland County Court, 42%.
You imagine the teachers that did it and the judge that
kids
did
who are
shit.
going into the court system. It's very disproportionate to the reality of who lives in that county.
Why did you decide to tell your story now?
It needs to be told because it was an
Because everybody called her a
injustice that should
dumbass.
not be
That's why she tell her
forgotten.
story. Because they say you out of your fucking mind that they got your child in prison over some homework. Lady, you're fucked up in the head. That's why she's telling the story. What a goofball ass.
He was barely a preteen.
And why did you decide that it was appropriate to get the police involved on a few occasions?
I'd like to say to teach her a lesson, but with the aggression, the more I exercised control with her, the more she resented it.
And in November of 2019, things escalated. Grace bit her mother's finger and pulled her hair after not being allowed to go to a friend's house. Weeks later, she stole a schoolmate's cell phone after her mother took hers away. But experts say this kind of behavior is not uncommon in teens.
The kinds of behaviors that Grace exhibited are very normal of kids. Part of adolescence is testing the limits.
Normal too, but her mama didn't put no discipline when she was a child.
To understand, gee, if I do
I
that,
hate to say it, you got single black women as mothers, and you are falling short. You're falling short. And so you were happy that they locked your daughter up. Oh, they locked her up good. Everybody probably called you a fucking idiot. That's why you got the silhouette. Say you loser ass broad. You got your daughter in prison because some homework assignment, and you don't know how to discipline. You bum bitch. What?
But they have resorted to
But I
talking.
didn't think it would go to the level that it did, obviously.
Do you feel that things got to the level because you're black?
Actually, I think that was a huge part of it.
Some people are going to say, but if you're charged with assault and theft, how is that a racial issue?
Yeah.
You know, you're going to be punished if you're white or if you're black.
If a white girl were to steal the phone and has the same history as me, same like background, same everything, besides the fact that she's white, they would probably look at her and say like, hey, you know,
right there.
you're not. But for me, I feel like it was more of a, oh, okay, well, this is what we expect from Black people.
Black girls are 4 times more likely than white girls to face suspension and expulsion, and are 5.3 times more likely to be sent to alternative schools for disciplinary reasons. I don't think that Grace is very far off when she says that.
Set up for you to fail. That'd be the funny thing. When you get down to African schools and the Caribbean schools, oh, you niggas are all fucked up. Tell me we're in a system that's set up for us to fail, stupid. Well, look at me. The white man let me up in here. I'm his pet, and I get special deals and shit. And you know that you niggas are just lazy, Spike. You niggas are lazy. I'm Cameroonian, and all you niggas are lazy.
I remember there was a Cameroonian woman loud in the streets when there was the protest. And she had her weave.
Go back
She had her messed weave.
Go back to Cameroon is all fucked up. You ain't did shit to fix Cameroon. Come over talking that whole ass shit to us. You ain't fixed Cameroon, you bum bitch. Get your ass out of here. But that's what they'll do. The system is designed to make sure black people stay on the bottom. That's why they implemented this fake ass civil rights movement with this whole ass Martin Luther King. No, Keith is King. You made a mistake, Keith. His name is King. No, I didn't make no mistake. I said Martin Luther King. That's what I meant to say. Go ahead.
But I'm saying also when now her name gets onto the system, you know, with the juvenile and every other thing. Now her life is also messed up because if she tries to do anything, get to a job or get on some maybe an internship now. Or some job, then you're labeled.
That's what the
so you cannot get through.
That's what
we messed up from the get-go, from the start of it. You don't even.
Able you? Oh, she's gonna rule it. They're gonna lock her ass up. She won't even do a damn homework.
And also, there is a high tendency.
How these black people are. They won't do their damn homework. They like to be dumb and stupid and do criminality. Go ahead.
There is also high times when someone has been taken to prison. It's very, very easy for them to be, pushed back to prison again. Even with this juvenile, they would try to do it again and again because now that already sets her up to become more vulnerable to get taken back there.
We're to be a failure.
Even to fail.
And anyway, they're not learning in school. They're not learning in school anyway. School is not indicative for Africans to learn.
Of the arrangement was to complete all of her school assignments. Your school goes online, start working virtually. And how was that transition for you?
It was just overwhelming and kind of anxious. Like I was very anxious.
It was set up to fail in an environment where she wouldn't thrive.
Grace was set up with a caseworker who Sharice believed would help keep her on track with her requirements. And you didn't get the help that you
No,
thought?
I got a violation. That's what I got.
Within days, the caseworker referred Grace to the court, recommending she be put in juvenile detention for the violation, according to ProPublica, which reviewed case documents.
Come on, locking her ass
ABC
back
News
up again. The
out to
white
Oakland
people talking
County.
about locking her ass up again.
As a result of the pandemic, Michigan's governor ordered juveniles be kept out of detention unless they posed a substantial and immediate safety risk to others. Grace was brought before Judge Mary Ellen Brennan on May 14th. Brennan called Grace a threat to the community. Do you feel that at any point you've been a threat to the community?
No.
A threat?
No.
What is he threat?
Because
I just
if
threatened
we
you
caught
because
it-
you didn't do homework. You're a threat, you nigga bitch, because you didn't do your homework. What? Talking about?
She is a threat, and you see the judge. You see the white judge there. She is very confident. Talking about.
You have a racial system
to the community.
This woman,
Pretty sure everybody would be in.
The 15-year-old be taken into custody and sent to a county detention center called Children's Village.
You never get any testimony from the school and or the teacher, anybody involved with her education.
You got
they
a
get
whole
testimony
white
from the probation officer.
that railroads black children into poverty and despair. That's what it's supposed to do.
Handcuffed.
It's working exactly the way it's
What's
supposed
your
to work.
reaction when you see your daughter?
So when I tell you, they always say in America, oh, pause that shit, Spike, pause it. Pause that shit. They always say in America that the system is flawed. The system has a problem. The system is broken. The system is working the way they designed it.
But the system is working.
This is not broken. I think that same the system is broken. Oh, the system has flaws. We're working on it. They're always working on the system, and it's always all fucked up.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Spike. You
It still haunts me, having that visual of my child being taken away from me.
Tell us about life inside the detention center.
I remember walking in the first day, and I'm like crying, like hyperventilating almost. But sleeping in a room for 12 hours a day. That was really hard with a locked door.
Pause again, Spike. Pause again one time. I understand white people love seeing these stories. I don't know what. That's why they do. White people love to see black children all fucked. I want you to always understand it. Reason why you see these stories, because it brings joy to white people to see you all fucked up, all debaucherous, all fucked up in the game, locked up and deprived of that. They get a sick thrill. I don't tell people don't understand how white people think. They get a sick thrill out of seeing you all fucked up. They enjoy it. It brings them joy. See, the African mind can't fathom the evil of white people. You think you're the same, you're not. You're not the same psychologically. So when they see this shit brings them joy. Like, yeah, they keep this little girl all fucked up, go back to prison, let roaches, hope they got roaches in the cell that'll bite the shit out of her ass or something. Oh, I was in the prison and roaches bit all on me. Like, hell yeah. Want you to know, they get joy out of seeing you fucked up. Everybody let us see black people begging. It brings them pride. They love that shit.
And I agree with you 100% because whenever, even if it's in a poverty situation, people living homeless, black people living homeless, that would also be
Mother, desperate to get her daughter back home, started making calls.
One day last May, I got a call just on my cell phone and from a number I didn't recognize, and I answered it, and it was Grace's mom. When Grace's mom said, my daughter is in detention because she didn't do her homework, I remember even like writing down on some scratch paper, like detention, no homework, and I was like, it didn't sound right.
By mid-July, ProPublica published Grace's story.
It wouldn't happen nobody but nobody black. What don't sound right? Fucking
Immediately.
But you're a racist, apartheid
we got calls
country.
from legislators in D.C. It was amazing.
I did not know that there would be a social media movement, a hashtag Free Grace protest.
A petition for Grace's release collected hundreds of thousands of signatures. High school students slept outside near the facility in protest. A grassroots organization led a 100-car caravan from Grace's school to the detention center. Amid mounting pressure, Judge Brennan agreed to a hearing on a motion to release detention less than 1 week after Jody's story went online.
Council, how many times does she get to jump around before you think
we still got a lot of good fun locking that nigga bitch up. Locking that. See, white supremacy. Let me say this real quick. White supremacy wouldn't work unless it can treat you unfairly. That's why it's supreme. It's set up to. It's designed to treat you unfairly. So it's set up to do exactly what it's doing. White people always be fucked up. Why things are so unfair? I don't understand it. But let me help you understand it, dummy. It's set up unfair. So it's set up to be unfair to you. Purposely. Go ahead, Mike.
It has been put up like that so that even if you are actually innocent and you have been declared, your conviction has been overturned, they still want to keep you, in prison, which is crazy because they have there has been this particular story that I also did come across
what did Donald Trump say about the Central Park? Was it Central Park 7, Central Park 6? Whatever them little kids, how many was? He said they're innocent. So what? Keep their ass in jail anyway. Like, what? These are children. These were children who were falsely accused of rape and spent many years in prison, and they keep them in prison anyway. That's how wicked these bastards are. You got these right wings. Oh, Trump is a great man, a great leader. Man, if you don't get my face talking this whole ass shit.
So in Missouri, the Attorney General wants to keep one Kevin Strickland in prison, even if the conviction was actually overturned. And of course, what is happening right now is that the Missouri Attorney General, Eric Schmidt, is still insisting that Kevin Strickland is guilty of the 1978 triple murder. The prosecutors, actual guilty parties, the only witness, and Strickland's two alibis all have said he had nothing to do with. That's between Schmidt, his shrink, and his campaign manager for the next year over the Senate race. But for whatever reason, he's maintaining that he's maintaining that office 2-decade-long record of unwillingness to right the wrongful convictions, even when the person was eventually exonerated. Even when the person was eventually exonerated. This has happened 27 times since 2000, according to Chicago-based Injustice Watch, which said in roughly half of those cases, the office continued arguing that the original guilty verdict should stand, even after a judge did vacate the conviction.
They don't care.
Even after the judge has,
they don't really care. Everywhere they go, every system, everywhere they go, they got power. The system is wicked. Everywhere they go, every system they create is always wicked. Always. That's the nature. Like when they killed that 14-year-old boy back in the 1940s. So now we exonerate him. Goddamn, 70 years later, when he's been dead 70 years. Boy was mentally challenged, so he raped some white girls. The boy was a kid. I forgot that little boy's name who they electrocuted that boy. They knew he was innocent. They don't give a shit. They electrocuted a mentally retarded 14-year-old child. They don't care. The system is set up wicked and they're fucked up. You electrocute a 14-year-old boy. Crazy.
So even for example, for these Kevin Strickland, they're saying even if he has nothing to do with the case and his conviction was overturned, they still believe that the AG, the Missouri AG, will not really have him.
You know what he's got to do with the case, Mike? He's black. That's what's got to do with the
nothing.
case.
Exactly. He has nothing. Yes, he has it. But for him, being black, they say now for
Is it meat froze or spike froze? Hell, it might be me. Oh, that's spike. Let me know whether you guys can hear me or not. Deep in the Florida woods. Can you guys hear me? Let me know whether you guys can hear me or not. All right, you guys hear me? Okay, cool. I'm deep in the Florida woods. Yeah, but I don't know nothing about that case. I just know the shit was outrageous. Well, what else is happening, y'all? I don't even know. I ain't been following. You know, I can't even get on YouTube at all. I can't put up YouTube on my phone, on my tablet, none of that. I'm completely blocked off that shit. But that's all right. I'm revamping the website. I'm redoing the app. Make sure the app has Apple and Android. So I got no. That's where I'm gonna be going at completely. They done took me off of YouTube. I can't even watch a YouTube video unless I'm on a computer. That's only at home. On my phone. I mean, on my phone. That's how you know it's not an accident. But my business line, my regular line, my tablet, all that shit. I didn't uninstall the damn thing, installed it, uninstalled it, installed it each time. Nope. So, you know, there's an agenda going on, family. I find it hilarious. That's why I asked you guys a couple of days ago, was it just my YouTube? So I'm moving everything on the network. I wonder if that guy got done with the damn. I gotta check and see if he got done with the damn chat room on the live page. He was setting up the chat room so we can actually chat on it while I'm doing live shows. So all that is getting set up. Damn, I ain't been out here a long time. Did I miss my goddamn turn? Was that my turn out here? Shit, I don't even know. I think I missed my goddamn turn. Oh well. Shit. Think so. I think I missed my damn turn. Oh well. It is what it is. But yeah, but I've been moving everything mostly to the network. So well, working everything out. I have push technology, so when you guys don't go live, it'll give you an alert to your phone, let you know when I'm going live. YouTube is forcing me to finally go back and redo the website and get it all up and running right. I got no damn choice. I was on there. Yes, I was on there Saturday. The network, it was running clear, and especially through my damn phone. There was no delay or nothing. I was using my phone to stream to the network, and I had no glitches or nothing. So I think I missed my damn turn. Such as Spike will make it back or not. So You guys let me know what's going on. I haven't looked at no news or nothing. I don't know what the hell is going on. You guys let me know what the hell is going on. I got no clue. Oh, where I'm at? I'm over. I'm almost in Ocala. I got down early over in Daytona Beach. I'm out here on 40. I didn't want to go back. I didn't want to go all the way up 95. All the way up to damn Jacksonville and deal with the traffic. So I came 40. Is this my turn? I ain't been on this road in forever. I can't remember my damn turn out here on 40. That might have been it. I don't know. Shit. So I left Daytona Beach. So I'm on 40 going across into Ocala, jump on 75. I haven't been out here on 40 in a minute. You know, this part of Florida got bears and shit. They got bears and all kind of shit out here. Remember years ago, I was coming through early in the morning in my car. A bunch of bears ran across the road on me, scared that shit out of my ass. Oh, the goddamn, some big ass motherfucking black bears. Oh, shit. In Ocala. Hell, this is where all this out in Ocala, all this shit out here from Ocala, Gainesville. This is where Rosewood was at. Is this my damn exit right? Is this my turn? I think this may be it right here. Let's see. If I'm not, I'll just be all fucked up. Yeah, they got bears out there, man. Even though I'm from California, Florida's my favorite state. I love Florida. I love the backwoods of Florida. And then, you know, things are still relatively cheap in Florida. You guys see that right there when I posted that picture in the chat room across the street from Daytona 500, right? Over there at the Speedway. And I know I'm not supposed to eat, but I went over there. I went some property and shit, so I went over there to 7-Eleven. I got me a large thing of water. I got 2 hot dogs. That shit was number $2.50. I said, goddamn. I said, how much is this? They say $2.50. Like, damn. Shit, all right. What is big thing of water? Two hot dogs? Yeah, $2.50. Things are still pretty cheap in Florida, opposed to everywhere else. I'm always surprised how cheap shit is in Florida. Always blows my mind. Things are relatively cheap in Florida as opposed to everywhere else. Texas used to be that way, but not no more. Texas used to be cheap as shit back before everybody found out about it. Everybody started moving their ass to Texas. I remember back in the day, you could get a McMansion in Texas like for $150,000. I mean, a big ass house for $150,000. Like, damn. You get a McMansion, they used to call them over there in Texas, a McMansion. Get one of them things for $150,000. I mean, from Dallas all the way down to Houston. And I ain't even making that shit up. I'm serious. Anybody live in Texas for the last 20 years? No, I'm not lying. You get a goddamn McMansion for 150 grand back in the day. Nice shit. Nice shit. I mean, I was gonna make my wife move to Texas. It was so inexpensive. Shit. Not no more, but back then it was. Go to California, you buy yourself some water and a hot dog cost you $30. How much is this? That's $30, sir. $30. All I got was some water and a hot dog. And I just said $30. Damn, $30. What about motherfuckers running around there living in tents? When this thing all up and around Seattle too, that shit is expensive up there too. Damn that. I don't see how you Negroes live up there in Seattle. I can't even live in LA. Damn that. Hey, sir, we got a brand new shack. Here you go. How much is this shack right here? Oh, this shack is $500,000. Damn. That's a tent. Got this tent right here. It costs 500 grand. Shit. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Get that. So. Hoping everybody's having a lovely day where they're at. Been actually having a lot of rain down here in the southeast and from Texas over, so. Yeah, back in the day, Nish, it was pretty inexpensive to live in Texas, Jack. I was like, man. I always told people back then, you want a nice home, move to Texas. You can afford to live in Texas back in the day. So what the hell's new, y'all? What the hell's going on in the news or anything? I don't know. I've been concentrating on getting this chicken farming and regular farming going in Kenya. And then setting up something in Tanzania. My focus has been on business, not on what's going on you. Like I said, I can't even get on YouTube at all. And since I don't carry a computer with me no more like I used to back in the day doing them damn shows at the hotel, I just got my test. I can't get on YouTube. I don't know what the hell's on there. I ain't been able to watch Dr. Mummy. I seen Dr. Mummy a couple of days ago. She went completely off the range. That was yesterday. They was at the house yesterday. She's talking about all kind of crazy, wacky shit. I'm like, oh man, she out of her mind. Talking about the flat earth. Oh no. Dr. Mummy, you gotta use discernment, lady. She started talking about the flat earth, this and the other continents. Oh my God. She the guy completely crazy now. Like, oh shit. I know you make up to start taking all kind of crazy information. Shit. And she didn't know she contradicted her argument right there. I said, good God, when you guys wake up, at least make your argument consistent. Dr. Mumba, you said that you thought the earth was flat, and then you just mentioned somebody when they were talking about the hollow earth, when they were flying up into Antarctica, or the Arctic, how they went and seen inside the earth another land. So now you're putting the hollow earth with the flat earth theory together. You're conflating your nonsense. You can't have a hollow earth and a flat earth, Dr. Mumby. It's impossible. Let's call it. Hold on, y'all. Just call it. Hold on, y'all. Like always some scamming shit going on. We got some in there. You put your car insurance. A car insurance. Ain't you in India somewhere? You think about your new car insurance, about your car and your car insurance. We're talking about your car insurance, brother. Your car insurance. All right. What about it? What your car should be letting. All right, well, call me back later. Oh, very good. Okay, very good. Just scamming ass out of here. You guys, I mean these goofy Indian motherfuckers y'all get calling y'all every day. Hey, have y'all got the goofy Indian one where they call you talking about they're the IRS and you owe money? Has anybody got that scam yet? That's not the funniest shit. Has anybody got that one? Has anybody got that one? Has anybody got that one when you got the dumbass Indians call you and said, "Sir, we are the IRS." I said, "You're the IRS with an Indian accent?" "Yes, sir. We're the IRS." I said, "You mean the IRS?" "Yes, sir. We the IRS. And the police would be on their way to get you. You owe taxes to the government." I said, "Okay, I owe taxes. And you mean the regular police are coming to my house to get me?" "Yes, they're on the way. They're being dispatched unless you give us your credit card number." I said, "Well, tell the police to come here and I'll give it to them." No, you give it to us. The police are going to lock you up, sir." I said, "Well, let them lock me up. But I'll give my credit card number when they get here, okay? Let's wait. I'll be on the phone, and let's wait till they get to my house. Okay? So you're going to be in very big trouble. You're going to be in very big trouble. Oh, I'm going to be in very big trouble? Well, I don't think the American IRS will hire a bunch of Indian motherfuckers to pretend to be the American tax player. Okay? Because we don't understand what the fuck you're saying. I've been around the world, so I understand your accent. Most Americans won't understand what the fuck you're saying. There's your accent. Very good about the taxes. I'm the tax man. Has anybody got that call? I know people got that call in America. It is funny as shit. I love someone making fun of it. Like, hello? And like, yeah, who's this? Sir, this is the IRS. Who? You're in stress? No, this is the IRS. I said, yes, you're in stress, right? You're stressed? No, sir, this is the IRS. IRS. Oh, IRS. Okay. What the hell you want? Well, sir, you have a very big tax bill. You must pay your taxes, sir. You haven't paid your taxes for the last what? How long have I paid my taxes? For the last year we see us, sir. I said, well, you're the tax people. You already got my social security number. I can't turn in my taxes without my social security number. So what's my social security number, dummy? Huh? I'm about to say, dummy, huh? Yeah. You say, I need to give you my social security number. You know me, you're the IRS. You got my social security number, you goofball. You're the tax man. So if we're going to dispatch the police, you keep playing on again. This is very serious, sir. This is very, 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 very. They always say very, 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 very. This is very, 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 very serious. I said, okay. What are you gonna do? I'm not paying you shit. So we're gonna dispatch the police to your house. They're on the way. I said, okay. When they get it, I tell them I'm not paying them shit either.
Are they trying to con you off some money? Are they trying to con you get some numbers?
It's called scamming money. Like that was these no good Indian, no good cowhead Indians do. So everybody's got that damn scam because they've been doing it all over the United States. Call you like, hello? Yes, it's the IRS. Who the fuck is this? It's the IRS. You in stress? You're in stress? No, I said IRS. I like to get them mad. They get all angry and shit. It's IRS stuff. This is very, 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 very idiot.
They
don't understand American. They don't understand American culture. So the scam don't work here because they think people scared of police when they're not. Police don't got no right to get your social security number. I'm sending the police. Then send them, dummy. They're on their way to being dispatched. Okay? I'm not giving my personal information to your ass. You're talking about the police are coming. I'll wait for the police. Stay on the phone with me, stupid. I'm very, very, very serious. Stop calling me stupid, sir. Because you're stupid if you think this scam is working, dummy. Then they hang up on your ass because they know you know you got the scam. I said, dummy, if you think this scam is gonna work, dummy, then stay on the line. Then they hang up. Click, click.
and it's that's really, really crazy. But I do hope that no black person is getting scammed in that kind of way.
The people have been scammed with that dumb shit. Funny. I don't know how. I think people are stupid. How's somebody gonna be with an Indian accent call you from the IRS? You insane?
It doesn't really add up.
Very, sir, you have taxes problems, sir. Okay.
And are they calling with an Indian code, or are they calling with an US code?
You never know. As always, the number's always blocked, Mike. That's another reason you know it's a scam. Their number's always blocked. It's an unknown number. IRS doesn't use an unknown number. IRS lets you know who the hell they are. So it's always an unknown scamming ass number.
Someone would have to be stupid to have been conned with that particular one. Kingston was asking Keith, did you hear about the black couple in LA who were criminalized for giving a ballot home? I don't know if you had addressed the same because my connectivity went bad, but I don't know. Did you respond to that one, Keith? Did you hear about the black couple in Los Angeles who were criminalized for giving ballot home?
Criminalized for doing what?
For giving for delivering the child at home. That was why they were being criminalized for delivering the child at home. Delivering the child at home.
Where was that at?
That was in Los Angeles. I was in LA.
Wow. Yes, so no, I never heard nothing so damn crazy. You've been penalized. Remember, they used to didn't let black people go to the hospital. You had to give birth to your children all at home. So most black people were born at home anyway. So that sounds crazy as cat shit to me. Penalize me because I have a child at home. Why? Probably because they wanted to vaccinate that kid. That's probably what the fuck is going on. Shit, I don't know. You're going to penalize me for giving birth to a healthy child.
Maybe they wanted to get together mother and the child together mother the short so that they could lose their baby. But I've also had situations that are going on with the eugenics program in California. They have said that there was this particular there was an eugenics program where they were sterilizing men and also I believe women. They were saying that it was actually a eugenics movement where supporters believe that those with physical abilities, this was in California, it was believed that those with physical abilities, psychiatric disorders and other conditions were genetically defective, and more than 60,000 people across the United States were forcibly sterilized by the state-run programs throughout the 20th century, and they're saying these individuals have now been compensated. But how are you being compensated while you are not able even to have any
They
kids?
destroyed your lineage. And that was everywhere. That wasn't just in California. That was everywhere black people were. From North Carolina to Virginia. Everywhere you found black people, the eugenics program was put in full effect in this country to sterilize black people. It was everywhere.
They're saying these included more than 20,000 people over 7 decades in California, and eugenics law enacted in 1909. Almost all the states' procedures were performed through institutions like one where Beisel lived, and none were legally required to have a patient's consent. Patient consent was not required.
I bet you there was some patients that had no consent, so they've been sterilized without their permission. I bet the people behind it could be Rockefeller and Rothschild Foundation. I bet. Started from 1909. There was a eugenics program. Told black people study eugenics. Study eugenics. Nah, but the government is shit. These foundations, eugenics were certain people. Thought about these crackpots. All eugenics did was go underground. Now it's back out it's back out in public now. It's called something different. It's called family planning. And other kind of wretched ass shit. Other kind of heinous ass shit it's called. It's called family planning. Got a new name, Spike.
So there is no way you can. There is no way you can. I will not. They will try to block the channel because they know what they are doing. They now under the new budget passed by the legislature.
We talking about eugenics. We ain't talking about that, then they can't block the channel for that. Eugenics is real. That's real history. You get mad about saying something that's real history. That's real shit. So we're not talking about no medical thing that was happening now. We're talking about then. Eugenics program was started by these same wicked bastards who still doing it. They haven't got it went underground and now it's back out. Where you got damn Bill Gates, those other motherfuckers, they pushing eugenics. I told people go back and study the eugenics program. Study it, learn it. It never went away. It went underground. And now it's back out. Now it's back above the ground. Hello.
So they're saying that now under a new budget and a budget are passed by the legislature and awaiting the governor's approval, California is prepared to spend $7.5 million to find and pay an estimated 600 surviving victims of coerced sterilization, both under the eugenics law and in prison, and an estimated $25,000 each. So how are you paying $25,000 each, and this is now said to be the compensation, or to be the to be compensating the families, and this is $25,000 each. That is the money that is going to be given to these 600 surviving victims, and of course many of them.
Imagine the 500,000 women in Kenya. No one. That's an act of war.
Yes.
No one was brought to justice. No one was ever given no compensation. All the people that had babies died. Everybody was sterilized, and Kenyatta was behind it with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. No one prosecuted goddamn who Kenyatta has.
And these are people who should actually also be put on that deathbed, because those are thousands of generations that will be impacted simply because they cannot continue with their lineage. And it seems like it happened like the story just people just went past the story. It's like it doesn't have that momentum or that attention. No one really is.
Nobody cares. Those are black people, and fuck them. They're talking about. No one gives a shit. You live in a racist ass country. People know about the eugenics program. So what? That's why you got that old lady like I showed the other day. She know, Grandma, you gonna get the you know what? I'm not getting that shit.
But you see, for the 1909 one, they're saying that these were more than 60,000 people across the United States who were forcibly sterilized by the state-run. It was a state-run. These were by state-run programs. These were programs run by the state. It's not like they were not being run by the state. These were state-run programs. and the rule of the
state is people, Spike. That state is not a nebulous source. The state is people, white people, and rich white people who control the state. The state is not a nebulous entity. People run the state. Who control those people? People that started the eugenics program who all have all the money.
I agree, and these will, if people are not careful, then people should just do a little bit of the research and study somewhat.
Do this. Hold on, ask Google. I want to see Google. Ask Google this. Is there a standing, is there a standing crimes against humanity out for Uhuru Kenyatta? Is the Hague have a warrant for Uhuru Kenyatta's arrest?
Let me see.
For being complicit in the damn sterilization of 500,000 Kenyan women. Is there an open warrant? Is there an open warrant for President Kenyatta's arrest at the Hague?
Against Uhuru in the Hague. And I believe if it was conducted in Kenya, it has also been conducted. It has also been conducted in other different African countries. Let me see. Kenyatta is summoned into all the criminal face arrest addresses charges for crimes against humanity after elections.
That's the one I just know about. I'm sure a lot of them in Africa I didn't know about. That's just what I knew about.
Yeah. So the warrant, preparation of the trust fund for victims of prosecution against the global, the International Criminal Court in Kenya and the situation of the Kenya government 20 July to establish Kenya appeals in ICC in April. Landmark hearing. ICC drops accused of crimes against the humanity. 2023 Kenyans.
Did it say anything about it, Spikes, at all?
It shows that the charges, the warrant that was directed against them was for the post-election violence. That I do know was there, and I'm 100% because it was all over the Kenyan news, and it was in the public domain. But these are the one for these.
Yeah, they're gonna take it off. They're gonna take it off. Yeah, you had to go to DuckDuckGo for that, Spike.
Yeah, they would.
Because Google's behind it. Yeah, you got to go DuckDuckGo to ask that question.
Yeah, that would perhaps pop up on a DuckDuckGo. Let me get the comments from the family. I see Sister Nisha saying the person better go find some business that you don't randomly show up in a live stream. Did your computer just click on it magically? And this is some nonsense going on with these cracker here saying I'm a German cop and I just flying by. Go fly by anywhere else where your business is. There's a cracker here coming up talking about being a German cop and just go fly by anywhere else where your business is needed. Not
I like when they come. It's funny.
This is another Neanderthal who doesn't have something to do in the afternoon.
I know.
Who has nothing to do in the afternoon.
Damn you, Neanderthal! Damn you! Damn you, your Neanderthal blood! You bloody Neanderthal!
And I was seeing, I just googled that sheet and all kinds of bad sheets actually just come up. Another that in the end of the nothing better to do this afternoon. But nonetheless, I wanted to share some on the topic of today. What has happened with the arrest of these cop in South Carolina, who was really been arrested. The incident did happen last month. It did happen last month. But of course, the South Carolina cop was fired after the body cam did show the confrontation leading to the arrest of two men who were brothers, Travis Price and also Ricky Price. And this is what was going on with that particular matter. Let me share this real quick, and then we shall be getting on with other different matters as we get to discuss. The movement which was calling for the defunding of the police really died out. There was that particular push after the murder of George Floyd. for the defining of the police. But
yeah. Like, man, why do these Neanderthals why can they make rabbit serum, Spike? How do you Neanderthals make the rabbit serum from your blood? How do you do it? How do you do it? How do you Neanderthals make the rabbit serum? Rabbit serum! Oh no! Oh no, not the rabbit! Rabbit serum, Neanderthal! Rabbit serum!
You probably don't even know themselves. Like the one are coming around talking about being a Zaman.
I know you don't know, but go test yourself, Neanderthal. You make rabbit serum. And you say, God damn, how do I make the rabbit serum? Because you're a Neanderthal, damn it. You're a Neander and a Thal. You put the Neander with the Thal, you get Neanderthal and rabbit serum. There you go. You figured it out.
They will probably just spend their time going around the black people's business and not do their own research. Know why they do have the rabbit serum. Let me play a little bit over this.
South Carolina attorney is speaking all new today on behalf of the family of two brothers whose arrest was captured in a viral video. I do want to warn you, this video is hard to watch. Take a look. All right, this has been shared more than 7,000 times. This all started yesterday afternoon with a traffic stop in Rock Hill. Officers pulled over Ricky Price for an illegal turn. They then searched his vehicle and found marijuana, a pistol, and later crack cocaine. As officers worked to arrest Ricky Price, his brother Travis arrived on scene. He tried to take back Ricky's possessions. You can see here a scuffle ensues, punches being thrown before both brothers were taken into custody.
The arrest video sparked protest last night outside the Rock Hill police station. At one point, someone lit a tree on fire. Firefighters had to be escorted to put it out. The protest broke up around 12:30 this morning. WCNC Charlotte's Richard Devane joins us now live. And this morning, the two brothers who were arrested were in court at a bond hearing. And afterwards, Richard, we heard from a family through an attorney, right?
Absolutely correct, Ben. Good afternoon to you. A good Thursday afternoon, all. As you said, we heard from the family.
That was from last month, family, but the charges have been brought up, I believe, this month.
And also local representatives of both the NAACP as well as Black Lives Matter and two state representatives. But as for those two brothers,
Black Lives Matter got nothing to do with black people. They only mean to keep putting that, and it always drives these white people wacko, is that Black Lives Matter has anything to do with black people when it does not. That's created by white people.
It doesn't.
To prop up homosexuals and all other kind of wretched ass shit. Has nothing to do with black people. We don't own it. We haven't created, and black people don't even mention that shit. That's why it's always in the media. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Ain't got shit to do with nobody black. Go ahead, Mike.
Let me share.
It has a chance to get out soon. The other, not so fast. As we look at video, brothers Ricky shown here in a wheelchair and his brother Travis Price both appeared before a magistrate today. Less than one day after that video of Rock Hill police officers and Homeland Security agents arresting them went viral. Officers had stopped Ricky for 2 traffic violations, they say, but a scuffle broke out as officer tried to take off his handcuffs to allow him to hand his jewelry to his brothers. They say they then were arresting him because they found drugs and a gun inside his car. Today, the magistrate denied his bond on the drug and weapon possession charges. His brother Travis, who police arrested on a hindering police charge, was given a bond amount of close to $1,100. As you said, Justin Bradberg, a state representative and also an attorney, says this is a simple case of policing gone too far.
There's no reason for the level of force we saw used on that video yesterday. There's no reason for that. Both of these fellas completely unarmed.
You know the reason.
Another thing
Stop acting crazy. That was they were Negroes. That's the reason.
That's only time to say that the actions by people who lit that fire was unacceptable. They said any violent.
That crazy. There's no reason. I don't understand why he did that. Well, you're black, I mean.
know, I've just learned that there will be another rally protest today in downtown Rock Hill at 5 o'clock at the water fountain. That'll be released in just a few moments from a couple of organizations. As far as the family, they didn't speak, but they were there today at one.
But there has, of course, the body camera over this particular incident did come out, and this was what was going on, and this has actually also helped push, the push for justice for these two brothers. When the body camera also did come out, and people had a chance to review and see what was going on, because the cops were trying to kill these brothers. They would have even shot them, and the force that was being used was not even necessary because they were not armed. They were not armed.
What at the?
So the guy in the beard is my suit.
Yeah, just.
Yeah, and the female is his suit.
Oh, okay.
Don't get so angry, lady.
Really? Why are there so many cops over here? County 436. I'm out 500 units. So what? Yeah, we need all of them out.
That's a brother who has been told to step out of the car.
I'm not doing nothing, man.
You can run whatever you want to run, but that's wrong. So I can't sit there and watch them do that. I'm there. We're gonna start up front. Cita. There we go.
Enforce that agenda.
Wow.
Girls. Girls. Yes.
Yeah, indication. Nikki, close. Off. Good girl. Yeah. Off. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. That's my brother right there. I want to give all my stuff to my brother. Well, listen, can I do that, please? Put it down. I can't give my stuff to my brother. Well, because, listen, before you lock. My brother right here. Can I give my stuff to my brother? Yeah, we're going to give it to you. All right, we're just going to put you in the case real quick. He said weed. Oh. What's up, man? Weed.
Let's just figure this out real quick. Listen, let's just figure it out.
Not necessarily. Yeah. It's a fine. Oh, man. God. How is it different from me? How is it different from...
Relax. Listen, I don't know your criminal history, right?
My brother, man. Brother, come get my stuff, man. Get my stuff, man. Weed. Boss man.
Hey,
boss.
Hey, can we give it to you?
Can I get him? Yeah, can you give him my stuff?
You not giving him any cash or anything?
No, he said my jewelry. He said my jewelry, man. I ain't making no trouble. All right.
I get you. I got you, okay?
Go ahead with transport. We need to call transport. But nothing. He said I crossed over lane, but he's searching my car for no reason. You got no proper cause to stop to search my car. Here.
Transport you to
It
our
just
location,
comes from
please.
black. Here, get it here, man. Here, man.
We'll handle it. I know he's saying come over. Just let him get
Go
off.
from black. Yep. It's over with, man.
No.
Yeah,
No, it's not. Listen, I'm going to take this one off, okay?
That's right there. Why she's not reaching that seat.
I ain't know that was in there, man.
That's why I told you not to reach under the
I knew
seat.
that was in there. No, I didn't, man. I ain't know that was in there. You ain't had to point in my face, nigga. I'll beat your ass soon. Try. I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass.
Chill out. Chill out.
You pussy.
Hey.
You a pussy.
Chill out. Listen.
Hey,
You a pussy.
Hey. Chill out. Back up.
You a pussy. Get this. Get all my stuff, man.
Hey, my man.
No, I'm giving away my stuff.
Hey.
Yeah, they gave me permission. He ain't did like That's my brother. That's my brother. That's my brother. That's my brother. Hey, sell it. Put your hands behind your back. Come on, man. That's your fault. Come on, man. Put your hand behind your back. Now! I got him too. You got the whole thing. We're gonna need to fight. I'm hurt. Please,
And that was a video. Sorry, that was a body cam over the brutal arrest of these two brothers. And what was happening is that the police involved. He has actually been fired. involved with the arrest of these two brothers last month that did prompt the several days of.
What the hell were they supposed to have done?
So there was an incident where these two brothers were getting. There was an incident where has been said they were conducting a drug investigation on June 23rd and had pulled over one of the brothers.
There we go, drug investigation.
Pulled over one of the brothers after he had made an illegal turn. And the man called his brother to say that he was stopped at the gas station, and then the police said that the driver tried to run when the officers removed his handcuffs so he could take off some jewelry. And his brother bumped officers and refused to move back when he was ordered. It's just a whole situation that they did get to escalate, and also they did get to escalate. And however, Brackett has said on Thursday that an investigation and a review of the newly released body camera footage showed that Moreno is a cop that confronted the brother who was standing near officers to receive the jewelry, and proceeded to push and eventually force him on the ground, while the other officers trying to get Moreno's attention by laying hands on him without legal cause. When Moreno, who did break the law, Moreno did break the law, according to Brackett. The body camera footage released by police on Thursday added more detail to the incident, which was also documented.
Where was that at, Mike? Where was that at?
Rock Hill in South Carolina. Rock Hill. It was in Rock Hill in South Carolina. The bystander also did shoot footage of the same and put it on Facebook, showing the officers wrestling.
Rock Hill, South Carolina. For those that don't know, Rock Hill, South Carolina is about 20 miles south of Charlotte, North Carolina. Rock Hill sits right on the North Carolina, South Carolina border. It's right on the border between the state. Between the states. Rock Hill is right beneath Charlotte, North Carolina. Sits on the border of South Carolina and North Carolina right there.
And you could hear the cop could be heard as saying, "You ain't pushing up on me." Moreno can be heard yelling in the body camera, and as he shoves the man on the ground, "Stop crying." He says, "This is the same cop who says stop crying." And Moreno himself appeared at the news conference to apologize to the man before even to be booked into the detention center, and says, "I'm here to be held accountable for my actions." Moreno said, "I hope the community will accept my apology." This is the same cop who was saying that he hopes that the community can accept the apology. The Rock City
no, they fire you, and you shouldn't be a law enforcement officer again nowhere. Don't get transferred down the damn street to some other damn county and all this old crazy shit like you always do.
He was charged. They probably will put him on another precinct, but he was charged with misdemeanor assault and battery. These are the two charges. Of course, after being fired, he was being charged with a misdemeanor assault and battery, and also the way they did conduct himself. But these are kind of an action that they are funding the police to continue with. They will be putting more money. They will be putting more money. They will be putting more money to help in to help in the police conduct with the brutalizing black men and arresting them and trying to put them in prison for nothing. But of course, yes, that is what they are actually trying. They are actually working hard to do. So I do see some other. I see that these cracker here is continuing now with putting some stupid comments. Let me see. Let me see them as well. And of course, apart from that, there has been other things that have been happening, of course. But we do hope that there will be some justice, and people will also put in more pressure to these Rock Hill police, so that they can have a proper, that they can accept things as straight, and also have a justice for these the two brothers of them. Of course, both of them have actually been treated unjustly, and some pressure should also be continued to be mounted on these Rock Hill Rock Hill Police Department, so that there would be some justice for them.
That's the South. That's the South. Like, ain't nothing gonna change. Ain't nothing gonna put any pressure on nobody. They Negroes. This is the South. This is how we treat you Negroes.
And but Biden's administration. You remember when you're talking about Biden's administration and the criminal the crime bill. The crime bill. I think that the police do feel that they are protected to continue doing these sorts of acts on brutalizing black men.
That's why he's got a new bill. That's right. Why they're doubling down on their wickedness and funding the police some more. They told you, was it $30 billion? $30 billion. They're talking about giving the damn criminal police who are fucking over people. Because the whole thing, that's the military wing of white supremacy. That's how it works. Why you got police in Africa? There were no police in Africa to the Europeans. That's why the police in Africa are so corrupt and fucked up.
They do feel defended, and that is why they will not cease with this. But I do believe there should be a check on that.
That's why I'm glad. Talking about Nairobi, they stole that police phone. Give me that damn phone.
That was real quick. It did happen in a flash. It did happen really quick, and the phone was snatched from the police.
He's in there talking and texting whatever he's doing. Give me the goddamn phone.
I don't think they have actually found him after he even.
They're not gonna find him. Then they tried to say it was some kind of a joke. It was a joke. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. You think?
They wouldn't. That was a good thing for him, because they cannot now come up and find him after they have said it is already a joke, because no one will take them seriously. But of course, there was something that had pointed out sometimes back and talking about this whole confusion with the LGBTQ and the push, and they have been put on a pedestal, like I always keep on saying, and now they have now this particular report saying that MJ Rodriguez has just made history as the first trans person to be nominated for a major acting Emmy, and you can see her or him here because he's saying he's the first trans person to be nominated for major acting at the Emmys, and recognized in the best lead actress in a drama category for her role on her Pose. Last year, Television Academy was criticized for repeatedly snubbing the trans actors on her Pose. And this is another one that have now been put. They are using all these award ceremonies. For example, when you did have the awards and also the sports, they are having to use and have more confusion. Putting up more categories, because now you would say this is a he or this is a she, and you'll continue calling them. You continue and call them them, and then they would have their own categories. And then with these categories, they will now push and normalize these LGBTQ. And also happening, also the same trend will be taken over in South Africa. The last time I was talking about the Miss South Africa, there was a beauty pageant in South Africa. I do not remember the title for the pageant, but they were also putting the same transgender.
Wasn't a beauty pageant with a bunch of men?
Yeah, it was a pageant where they were allowing the transgender. I think it was a transgender pageant. So. It's really a lot of confusion. South African have already accepted and put these into their awards, or not just the awards, but even the sports fabric. So we will see more of a confusion going on with these, and having now more categories, and also having more pageants where you will find them talking about they want the transgenders also to be put on these, and the agenda will really be pushed and having them put on a pedestal, and the confusion will continue.
You got to do that in your Austin Powers voice. That's a man, baby. That's a man, baby. Everybody that point out the power is going to do. That's a man, baby.
But they will be quick to jump and say that is. They will be quick. They will be quick and to jump and say that is a homophobia, and there is not.
Listen, you got white people. You got white people that control South Africa. That's why all that faggot shit is allowed to be in there. It's like America. Everywhere they go. We got Judas Felina pumping ass out there. Yes, it's okay. Just allow you to sucking dick and getting the butt and having a shit. It's all normal. We're not anti getting your butt fucked. We're not anti another man. That's African liberation. Like all crazy shit. You don't get your puppet ass out of here.
That is a normalizing. Shepa Simona, that was a mistake. I see you asking. You also blocked me, man. That was a mistake. And that was the timeout, like for a second or something before we got the other comments right there. But nonetheless, there has been the situation with Haiti, and with Haiti, there has been a businessman that has been tied to this whole killing, the assassination of.
Well, we know, no businessman, no nothing. This is America using back channels to kill his ass. Like I said, he was a puppet of the Americans. So he's done some stuff that Americans not. First, he didn't want to get a vaccination to the other Africans in Haiti. That's a no-no. And then obviously he got in the bad side of somebody. That's the way they do. The puppets always take a dirt nap when they're done with them. That's why they're trying to get rid of Museveni over in Uganda and replace him with Bobby Wine. Like seen Bobby Wine with what Bill Gates, the other no good heinous bastards on the planet. So to let Museveni know we're about to replace you with a new puppet. We're done. We need to get the old puppet and get the new puppet in there. So that's what you're saying what happened in Haiti. Somehow he done ran afoul of his colonial masters and they did a hit on his ass. That was a hit. Somebody got the Colombians that were involved. And this American said, oh, that wasn't us. What the Colombians got to do with killing people in Haiti? Not a damn thing. That's some CIA shit going on. That was a hit team. Like we said, that was a professional hit. That's some CIA shit. Since Haiti is now impoverished, it doesn't have the security detail to protect anybody really from a real hit. That's a professional kill squad.
They have found a scapegoat. Then it means they have found a scapegoat. They're saying he has been identified as a Christian Emmanuel Sanon, who is a 62-year-old and once
Anybody don't think I'll put a black face on it, Spike? You got to be a crew of thinking. This is America, CIA. There's no damn black businessman who formed a hit team of Colombians, Spike. They don't got that kind of reach. They ain't got that kind of power. Colombians are racist as shit. They're not going to follow some nigga because, hey, let me put a hit. You guys work for me. Put a hit team together and let's go kill this goddamn Haitian president I'm angry at. Well, get out of here, nigga. Shut up. They tell us that.
And what has been happening is that this now will turn out to be a whole circus. You know, there was a hit and it was the assassination of a president, but now it will turn out to be a whole circus because they are saying the man went on YouTube and he had expressed his interest to lead the Asian people, and then they will also have because there are also a couple of other individuals.
That's all diversions. Who cares what he says on YouTube? As long as it's allowed to be put up there, they will take it down. The CIA killed his ass. Okay. Just that simple. The CIA killed him. It's a professional hit of the Americans. The puppet went off course and they killed the puppet.
And
he got fouled of the wrong thing. Maybe he said, I'm going to try to do really some, I know I'm a wretched ass, no good puppet. I've been treating my Haitian people wrong. Maybe I'll try to do some decent shit. They say, you're not going to do nothing decent, nigga. You're going to follow the damn script. We're going to put a bullet in your head. That's what I told you, Spike. You don't follow the script. I'm putting a bullet in your head. You understand that? Africans understand that. You don't follow the script. You think Ramaphosa don't understand that? You don't follow the script. I'm putting a bullet in your motherfucking head. You understand that?
The general elections, of course, was supposed to take place. The general elections are in Haiti was supposed to take place in September this year. And for me, I was just questioning why they would just take him out instead of just wait for the 2 months for the few days remaining to September.
Because that's them sending that message to all the other puppets from Africa, all Africa. That's them sending a message. Like, you understand how white supremacy works? That's them sending a message to Ramaphosa, sending a message to goddamn Kenyatta, sending a message to goddamn Bahari, that's Kofi Adada-Dudu. That's them sending a message. We'll blow your motherfucking ass away.
And
you don't do what you're told. We'll murder your whole fucking family.
The advocates, the advocates, the civil society in Haiti are saying that they have rejected the push by the U.S. For elections after the killing of Moise, and they are saying that this is not the
U.S. That's why the U.S. is saying we're coming in. Hey, we need to come in there. We need listen, good God, the U.S. U.S. had him killed. CIA had the man murdered. That's who killed him, the Americans. Right there, they got all kind of Colombians and all so weird ass shit. Those are his squads paid by the Americans. Make no doubt about it.
And the United States top diplomat has urged Asian and political leaders to work towards holding an election later this year amid a demand by top civil rights society in Haiti, and other experts have pushed back on this as being a mistake. They have said that the civil society have said it's a mistake. And speaking to reporters on Monday, the U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken called on the Haitian leaders to bring the country together around a more inclusive, peaceful, and a more secure vision to pave the road towards a free and fair elections this year. And the civil rights group have said that this is.
They've been voting. They've been voting ever since they killed Dessalines. Has it helped them? No. They've been impoverished. What's all this voting done for them? Not a damn thing. Voting is a nonsense thing. It's idiotic. Wait for the next. Always wait for the next election for the last 20 years. The next election. Review the next election. And the election don't do shit. You stay in poverty because the United States runs your country. That's why. Now they finally gonna get their little greedy, grubby hands on Cuba, what they've been trying to get for the last 60 years.
In Cuba, the Cuban government have said that these are elements that have been sponsored by the states, and I do believe them because they have said that these protests have been actually organized on social media and other platforms for a long time. They have been organized on social media.
You think to overthrow goddamn Venezuela? Now they got a coup going on, but Venezuela's got a little better security force than damn Haiti do. They didn't send hit squads over and over in the fucking goddamn Venezuela. Hell, they had Hugo Chavez dead. They had him on the plane. They were gonna murder your ass now, motherfucker. He said, okay, if you murder me, the whole street, whole goddamn Venezuela burned. And the people came out in the street. Because they had the American media, which is Hugo Chavez has been killed. No one knows who killed him. They didn't even kill him. They were supposed to kill his ass, CIA. But they didn't kill him. But ain't it funny? All United States media in tandem said that Hugo Chavez has been killed. Because they were told to put it out there. Because you don't got a free and independent media. So people in Venezuela came out, said the motherfucker is dead. We'll burn this motherfucking country down to the ground. We'll burn it down so none of you motherfuckers will have any money or the oil. We'll burn the oil fields up. We'll burn all this shit down to the goddamn ground. And all of a sudden, the CIA, we're just joking. Here go Hugo Chavez. Here we go, niggas. Here he is. We didn't kill him. He's alive. They thought they was going to just murder his ass. They're going to take over. And people just going to tolerate that shit. They said, no, we'll burn this shit down to the ground. All the money you making with oil and everything, we'll burn it all down to the ground.
And they will, because Cuba decided to not toe the line and be part of the banking, the whole banking system at the start. So I do believe that he's aware. Also, they did find that they are not towing the line, so they will also be trying to mess things up for them and label them as the ones that have that are difficult to work with. But of course, as we wind up, I think someone brought up the matter of these players that were involved in the European that were involved with the sports when they were playing for Europe. These were black players, some black players that were playing for England in the Euro 2020, and they were actually getting abused. They were actually getting racially attacked. Because of the losing, the team did get to lose. I think that was also a matter that I don't know whether Shepo or was it Shepo or Kingston that also was highlighting about it. And these were three black soccer players who did get to face the racist abuse after England did lose in the 2020 Euro. I think that was over the weekend on Saturday. The British Prime Minister Boris Johnson and the Prince Williams are denouncing the racist harassment of black players for England's national soccer team. Following the team's loss on Sunday, they did lose to Italy, and Italy took it. The abuse has been aimed at 3 English players who missed their penalty kicks. All 3, Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, and also Bukayo Saka. These are black players. And I do not even see the point where, you find out these players are playing for the team and there is not any respect for them. These are black players, like you can see. Marcus Rashford is also a renowned player. Jadon Sancho and Bukayo Saka, who were black. And Boris Johnson has also been blamed for also, spinning matters around and trying to make it seem as if he is defending these black players. Well, he is not. I do believe he was just...
You talking about the things that happen in England with the black football players there, the soccer players?
Yeah, these are the 3 of them who are getting abused by the fans, the quote-unquote fans.
Yeah, because they lost. Did they lose like who they lose to?
Italy. They lost to Italy. They lost to Italy. England was playing against
Italy. Oh, you dirty niggas lost against them. Why don't you go play? Why don't you play your own shit? Every time you see these people playing, it's only black people who are out down on the field for Italy and England and all that old shit. Go play your own game, goddammit.
But these Boris Johnson and Prince Williams are actually also trying to make it seem as if they are defending the players while they are non-racist. They are known to be racist, both of them.
Racist. Yeah, they're racist.
Yeah, they are the ones, and I also just wonder, even when it comes to the Olympics, you will see some of, for example, in America, you will see the black athletes playing and representing for America, but there is no any kind of a respect for them. Like we were talking about.
Now no respect for them. They used to get mad when you came back from the Olympics of the war. You had your gold and you had a flag on. White people was pissed off would come and rip the flag off you, hang and burn you. Here you go, nigga. You're not. It's your Raven Simone. You ain't no American bitch. Give me the goddamn flag and hang and burn your ass. Shit. Oh, that old dumb shit. All right, hey, do me a favor. Show up. Go to YouTube and give us images of the 1968 Olympics when John Carlos and the other guy puts the black power fist in the air.
Put the what? You said put the what in the air?
Let me say it. Go to YouTube. Calm down, Spike. Let me say it. Go to YouTube. Say 1968 Olympics. And the 2 black athletes put the black power fist in the air. Sure. Instead of goddamn doing the national anthem, they put the black power fist in the air. So give us that image. Show us that video. 1968 Olympics, 2 black athletes put the black power fist in the air. And guess what they got? They got more than this. Those 3 guys playing football. Oh, you dirty niggas! You no good dirty niggas in your shit, in your communist shit. You no good dirty niggas. You stay in America with your dirty filthiness. What?
1968.
You no good dirty niggas.
U.S. athletes. 2 award-winning U.S. athletes used the medal ceremony at the Olympics to protest racial inequality in America.
John Carlos.
Sprinters John Carlos placed first and third in the 2-meter dash at the games in Mexico City. As the national anthem played, rather than hold their hands over their hearts and face the American flag,
you know big dirty niggas! You dirty niggas! How dare you! Well, I was the one running. I don't give a shit if you were running. How dare you show the name of America, you 2 dirty niggas!
Around his neck, saying it was to represent black pride, poverty, to signify black poverty, and removed their shoes and silent protests. Both men removed their shoes and wore black socks to signify black poverty. Smith also wore a black scarf around his neck, saying it was to represent Black pride. While supporters praised the athlete's bravery, their protest was largely perceived negatively as a show of disrespect. 2 days after
you dirty nigga,
were expelled from the Olympic Village for allegedly violating the principles of the Olympic spirit. Despite their medal-winning performances, they faced intense criticism and received death threats upon returning home.
Of course.
Gradually,
Latin America was that white people, you two dirty, no good niggas, you filthy niggas. Blow your fucking head off, you two filthy niggas.
That is a respect. That is a treatment they get getting kicked out of.
Hey! You're an American. I just want to be an American. I'm an American. You dirty nigga, you.
She is not African. She is not African American. She's just American. Don't
American.
put that.
Until they get it and say you no good dirty nigga.
Okay, family. I know y'all need it.
Yeah.
They should be running back to us. I'm African, please have they call me a dirty nigga. They bitch, you better go kick rocks with your no good ass. Get away from us.
And when go wrong, when things go wrong for her, she will actually eventually come back and say, why are black people not standing up and supporting me in this and that? When actually things go.
Why are these black people not standing up for me when these white people call me dirty niggas? You said you're not black. So I don't know. I can't stand up for you. You say you're an American. Ain't you an American? But white people said I'm not American. They say I'm a dirty nigga. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that, you dirty nigga.
Also, these I'm saying also these are ladies who of course did put up the black fist, the black fist of the clenched fist of solidarity. Were also they was almost getting evicted. These of course were the very first ladies, the first female cadets, and these was, of course was
16 female cadets raised their fists in a pre-graduation photo. Some had suggested it was a political gesture, but the military academy found that the group photo did not violate any rules against political activity. A mentor for the women said they were simply celebrating graduation.
So anytime you're trying to put
anytime you're black, anytime you try to show your blackness, you're told to sit down and shut up, you dirty nigga. You only support whiteness and white people. That's the only thing that's tolerated. That you support whiteness and white people and all they bullshit. Then we'll accept it.
KW says that all the black players that should pull out of the European leagues and teams and form their own leagues in Africa. I agree.
They should. Let them do their own shit. Pull out and see how many medals they win. Boring ass shit.
Everybody knows.
Let all the white people and Asians compete. And watch how boring and fucked up that'll be. Let them compete.
The Olympics is coming up, and you can see if you remove black people from that as well, it will also be just damning our body. Nonetheless, family, we are winding up. I just want to thank everyone for joining us on the broadcast for today, and Keith for giving us this platform. Keith, you say now the black players should pull out of these leagues. I agree with you. And Muhammad Ali would have told you that they wouldn't let him eat in an all-white restaurant, even if he did. He was the best in that particular game. For everyone that has joined us on this broadcast, a very big thanks to you. Thank you so much for being part of the Black Fire Network. And also,
that is visceral. I want to say how visceral they feel when you have any kind of black unity and black love. People go on the alert. Told you, the Asian goes on alert, the Caucasian goes on alert. When you unify, they're scared as shit. You dirty nigga. They would put a hand in the face. You try to unite with these other black people, you dirty nigga. Brother, when you try to love other black people in the county, these dirty niggas are trying to unite. These dirty niggas. Hell no. They're calling on their ancestors. They're pushing their
would say that it was going against the values of the Olympics. I don't know what values that's why, and that is what they were getting.
The value that we're supposed to press you, dirty niggas. That's the value. You niggas supposed to be on the bottom, Spike. That's the thing of the game. And you're supposed to know your place and stay in it.
And they were just some brothers going against the community guidelines, like we have right now. You only the community guidelines.
All they were doing is saying black love, we're tired of black people. That was in '68. So they were saying we're tired of black people being murdered innocently in the streets. We pushed the black love and black unity globally. See that the African American had woke up earlier. He earlier than other Africans, as Dr. Mumby told you. That was John Carlos and them in an international statement that African people, we must learn to love and unite global. Oh, hell no. You dirty niggas. You dirty niggas.
They were thrown out of the Olympics village.
You get your ass out of it. They would get all kind of death threats when they got back. You dirty niggas. And your dirty glove. You put a black glove up. You dirty niggas. You no good dirty bastard.
You cannot stand with a fellow black people and not have consequences. And I should for joining us also Jim Anacondo, Bombi Danfa, Sansan Assistant Spender was earlier with us. And I do believe also that and everyone else. Back on at night. I want to talk about something. What's up, family? Let them hang down as well, and also everyone else that was able to join us for today. I understand that because Kingston as well are from Pittsburgh. Thank you so much, and who else? And everyone else that was able to join us for today. Santeni Sana. In case you like to support the stream, kindly feel free to do so. You can support the network with $5, $10, $15, whatever amount that you might feel comfortable with. We invite you to support right here on the Blackwood Fan Network. And of course, you can visit our website. We are working on having the website, the chat room, and all the other features are working very, very well on the website. So very, very soon, we shall be able to also stream directly and also, just without difficulties on the website as well. Let them hang down. Thank you so much, Isanish Penda. And everyone else that has been with us. We understand not all the family has been able to find us on this small channel. The other two channels were actually taken down, but we still strive. And we are wishing you a productive remaining part of the day. And also remember to check us out also on our official WhatsApp group. We'll be sharing the link on the next episode of the Africa Today Show tomorrow, right here on the Blackwood Fan Network. Till then, much peace and love. I wish you a happy and a productive remaining part of the day.